What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts in the house, and we are here with another reaction to the Sopranos. This will be episode 2 of the Sopranos. It's gonna be really hard to do double uploads of this because these are all 1-hour episodes. Of course, it's on premium HBO. You know what it is. Yeah, man, so first episode, we got introduced to the Sopranos, introduced to the main character, Tony Soprano. You know what I'm saying? Because apparently he's a guy that's worried about his family. He's having panic attacks. I think what I enjoyed most about the introduction to the story is that it's funny. It's violent, but it's funny. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of those things where this show is not taking itself too seriously, but at the same time, everything that's going on is super serious, violent, crime family, syndicate kind of stuff going on. But it's funny how the scenes are. It's like the way how they talk, the way how they communicate, the things that they do. They just do it in a funny way. I mean, in the beginning of the episode, we got him chasing down a dude with a car. You know what I'm saying, breaking his leg, and then the conversation when they had with him at the waterfall. It's very funny, but it's very serious at the same time. It's like, yo, bro, if you don't want to go with what we're telling you, we could just push you over the waterfall and, you know what I'm saying, you just go sleeping with the fishies. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? You know what I mean? So it's very funny in that way. I think my favorite character so far is definitely the main character, of course, but I like his therapist too. I think I did say that in the opening episode that I really like this therapist. I don't know why I like her so much. I just like her demeanor. Like, she is I don't know what, I kind of feel like these two are gonna end up doing something. I don't know why I feel that way. It kind of reminds me of the relationship between I'm trying to remember that. I don't remember if it was a movie or a TV show that I watched with this dude where it was like, it was not very serious about the girl. They were just talking, or they just knew each other, and they ended up sleeping together. And so I don't remember what it was, but it does reminds me of that situation. I think somehow this lady's gonna be somebody important later on, and not just the therapist. You get what I'm saying? But we'll see. Maybe I'm just thinking too grandiose off this entire thing. You know, but hey, it doesn't hurt to make predictions, right? So in any case, guys, we're gonna jump in. Don't forget, guys, if you're watching this on my original channel, Terabyt Reacts, like the logo says right there, if you're watching it on that channel, you need to subscribe to the backup channel. Link is down in the description. Turn on notifications as well, so you know when these episodes drop on the channel. And for all of you who wants to see the Sopranos first season, by the time you're watching this video, the first season is already out on early access. Okay, so make sure that if you want to see that, if you don't want to wait, you can always go there and watch the entire first season reactions on early access. Whether you're watching this on Terabyt Reacts and Gaming, or you're watching this on Terabyt Reacts, you have to go on Terabyt Reacts to do the membership. Okay, so remember that you have to go to the original channel to sign up for the membership. If you want the link is going to be down in the description as well for you to join the membership. Just click on the link and it takes you right to the page where you can sign up for a membership. If you don't see it, look up Terabyt Reacts, or just click on one of the videos, or whatever the situation is. The link is going to be there, and it should prompt you to join somewhere on the page. Okay, if it doesn't, let me know, okay, in the comment section, and I will send you the link myself. All right, so make sure that you get that done. If you want to support your boy, it's only $1.99 to get early access to all that stuff over there that's not available yet on the channel. Okay, so make sure you do that. I'm also planning to drop some exclusive stuff on membership, some exclusive shows that are not going to premiere on the channel anytime soon. So stuff like people suggest that, you know, the channel don't really need right now. So there's stuff that is going to be over there, and this is all anime and TV shows. So there are going to be a couple of TV shows over there that I'm reacting to exclusively on early access as well. I'm trying to grow the early access as much as possible because my channel is not really getting me any views. And you know, if views are not making me money, if I was making money off of views on this channel, trust me, membership wouldn't even be a thing. It's just, membership was only there before for people who wanted to support me, who wanted to, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how can I help you out, bro? Buy you a cup of coffee and stuff. And that's why I started the membership, and just told you guys, if there's anything, you can go to the superstar level as well. If you want to suggest shows that you want me to watch, you get it at that level. If you want me to watch something exclusively for you, I can do that. A movie, a TV show, an anime, whatever it is, you can go over there and suggest that. Sign up for that. It's only $5 a month. Appreciate you guys. Let's jump into episode 2, and I will see you guys at the end for the review, man. Let's go.
DVD players in back?
Don't hurt me, man.
Only people get hurt, the ones who try to be fucking jerk-offs. Okay, now step down, nice and easy. Come on, move it.
Come on, these guys are DVD players.
Hey, quick and painless. Nobody wants to hurt your ass.
Okay, but you gotta tie me up.
You gonna be a jerk-off now?
My boss is gonna think I'm in on it.
What do we look like? We're trying for a merit badge? We travel around with rope?
I've got some in the cab, please. I need this job.
Okay, Jesus Christ, get him the rope.
Look, I don't know who in the company gave up the route, but there's no way I could walk away unscathed without being fired.
You want to be scathed?
Yeah, so it looks like I didn't give up without a struggle.
Ah!
Oh, that's cool. Thank you, man. That's enough.
No, wait.
I gotta put this on YouTube, people. Keep it clean. Keep it clean.
Hey, Filone, yeah. George, if I got him search calls, you tell him I'll be right back.
Tone, these new phone systems hold conference. Sometimes I get confused.
How complicated is it? You answer the phone, you take the fucking message. The voicemail only comes on if you let the phone ring. Jesus Christ, Georgie.
What is he doing?
I hear there's not as many titles available as on Laser.
Oh, you know, there's more coming now.
My attorney's told me the picture's not that different from the Laser reader, Tom.
But the sound, way improved.
Good. There's nothing beats popping up some over Redenbachers and listening to Men in Black, you know? All right, fuck it. Hey, no, it's a goddamn riot, that's all.
I'll be glad to hook it up, Tom. You know, I used to be an installer.
Why can't you be nice to Brendan? We discussed that.
Tom, I was just gonna come look at it. It's the guy. For you.
Serge? Take it over there.
He's gonna hang up on him.
Serge.
Georgie!
Oh, will you transfer a call?
I'm sorry, Tom.
I'm telling you, man, this show is hilarious, dude.
Bren's a good earner, T. This jack was his plan. Yeah, he's a good kid, but I don't like that methamphetamine.
I'm gonna have to cut this whole scene out of the YouTube version.
Why BMW's charging us for paint? Oh, trip of this year.
Been that way for 6 months.
How was I last year?
Hey.
Maybe caught a break here, boss. Shop on Watchung Avenue said some guys brought in a SAT and these plates trying to load it for parts.
Are you telling everybody this fucking car's for Tony Soprano and leave it all in one piece?
Yeah, sure. It's for the kids' teacher. My guy said that one of those goofballs had a uniform on from, Butt Fucks. Whatever, the coffee shop. I guess the guy works there.
What Chung Avenue and what? fucking Rockford over here.
I think that's I'm trying to remember the show. I know what reference that is, but I can't remember the name of the show.
I think I'll have an espresso. Paulie, want anything?
You got any just coffee?
Our cafe du jour is New Zealand Peaberry.
Right on. What up?
It's 420. Pick it up over there. One medium du jour, one single espresso regulare.
Honey, let me ask you. My wife was in the body shop around the corner on Watchung Avenue the other day. The guy in front of her leaves, and she sees he dropped his money clip. But he was already gone, and we'd like to get it back to him. She said he was wearing a uniform like that there. Real black hair, she said, tall, little earring.
I'm sorry, sir, but these stores are everywhere.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Fucking Italian people. How do we miss out on this? What? Fucking espresso, cappuccino. We invented this shit. And all these other cocksuckers are getting richer.
Well,
It's been amazing.
well, sir, I can tell you one thing. I wonder it myself sometimes. I wonder sometimes. There's so many things that is inherently Jamaican that I see stores selling, and I'm just like, bruh, y'all just realize that this is good for y'all? I mean, coconut water and stuff like that, like, you see so many companies now, like, bottling this shit, selling it to people. You get what I'm saying? Like, before, it never used to be like, I mean, I'm not talking about, like, this is recent or anything like that, but, coconut water, all of that stuff, like, coconut water and stuff like that's not something that people used to drink in America. Like, it never used to be bottled and sold. You get what I'm saying? We're talking about jackfruit. There's a lot of things, man, that inherently like comes from, you know, Caribbean culture and stuff like that, that Americans are now like selling and making stores, like, specifically, like, I'm talking about like white people, not even black people doing this, like white people just, and nothing against them, do what you do. You get what I'm saying? Nothing against them, because a matter of fact, it's like, it's the same question I ask myself: how did we miss out on this? Like, me and my family have these discussions all the time, like, how comes we never started like a Jamaican restaurant, or, you know what I'm saying, or something like that. Don't get me wrong, there's a lot of Jamaicans that own restaurants, you know, in and around me now. I'm talking about like way back in the day when we just came here, was starting to come here and stuff like that. You never used to see, like, you see like one or two Jamaicans. There's certain places that you could go in America that you get Jamaican food and stuff like that. In certain states like New York, where a lot of Jamaicans live and stuff like that, back in time, you could still get Jamaican food and stuff like that. But it wasn't as popular as it is now. Like, people used to, like, you have to go to specific places to find Jamaican food. Now it's like on, like, pretty much, I don't want to say every block, but anywhere you are, you can basically, within, you know, about, I want to say like 2 to 3 miles, maybe 5 miles, you can find a Jamaican restaurant, like, everywhere. And I live in Miami, where it's not even like it's a city, but it's not really like, you gotta, like, you have residential areas and you have, you know, your shopping centers and stuff like that. It's not as convenient as New York, where you can just literally walk out of your residence and just walk downstairs to like a grocery store or McDonald's or something like that. Like, that's what the most things that I enjoyed about New York, in any case. You know what I'm saying? Just the convenience of not having to, you don't have to drive far to actually get anything done. A grocery store you can literally live above a grocery store and stuff like that, just the way how things are. You know what I'm saying? And that's just in like the city of New York, you know, 5 boroughs kind of stuff. Like, upstate New York is a little bit different, of course, because they're more suburbs-ish, you know what I'm saying? But this is really interesting, because they're saying, you know, how come we missed out on this? Like, legitimate business too. Cappuccinos, like, we invented this. Like, you know, we got white people up in here selling cappuccinos and stuff.
It's a pride thing. All our food. Pizza,
Americans, I should say, because they are white.
buffalo mozzarella, olive oil. These fucks had nothing. They eat pootsie before we gave him the gift of our cuisine. But this
It's really true.
is the worst. This espresso shit.
Take it easy.
So she
Take
finally
it
moved out
easy.
days. Carmela called an agency and they sent over this Trinidadian woman. No matter what I do, I feel guilty.
Why?
Well, the real reason is I know I can't let her live with us.
It doesn't seem very practical given her personality.
What's my wife? She won't allow it.
Where are your sisters in all this?
Oh, they cut it off with her a long time ago. No way she's bunking with them.
So you're carrying all this guilt when your mother is clearly someone who has great difficulty in maintaining a relationship with anyone.
But she's my mother. You're supposed to take care of your mother. She's a little old lady.
Not to you. She's very powerful.
Bullshit.
You accord this little old lady an almost mystical ability to wreak havoc.
Well, let me tell you something. You definitely don't want to get her started.
People who are not ideal candidates for parenthood.
Come on. She's an old sweetie pie.
What were some of the good experiences you remember as a child? The loving, warm ones.
I don't know what is it about this therapist lady. I don't know. Maybe I just have it in for
About 68.
older ladies recently. I don't know.
My
There's
father
something about her, bro. Like I'm here and I'm like, why is he
used to- Family was laughing.
feel like-
My mother was laughing.
Any other loving experiences?
Hey, she's a good woman. She put food on that table every night. I'm the ungrateful fuck, because I come here and I complain about her and I let my wife exclude her from my home. Listen. Let's get one thing straight. The hours you're here taking care of my mother, don't guard you, okay?
wow,
Hey, Ma! Fiore!
wow,
I'm not dead, unfortunately.
yo. I tell you what, Tony, you can go suck a big toe, bro. And bro, this has happened to me before, man. This very thing has happened to me before, where people just assume, just because I'm Jamaican, they just assume that I smoke weed. Like I mean, not to say that it irritates me. I've just gotten used to it over the years since I've came here. But it's it's so wrong to assume that. It is so wrong to assume that. I get why people do it. They just assume that you smoke weed just because from where you from. You get what I'm saying? It's just like you assume that somebody likes a black person likes grape soda or watermelon because they're black. You get what I'm saying? Or because that's the stereotype that's associated with him, like fried chicken and stuff like that. It's the same thing. But it gets to the point where you really do want to sometimes go off on the person, but I don't, because I'm just like, you know what? You just don't know any better. That's just the conclusion that I come out of the situation with, is like, you just don't know any better. Like, I can't. There's no, like, how do you address somebody that says something like that? You know what I'm saying? If it was me on this, I probably would have walked out, to be honest, because that's so rude to say that to someone who's taking care of your moms for that reason. Like, come on, man. That's rude, bro.
Frankie Valley, when he visits Jersey, this is the forest he uses.
Aren't they beautiful? You want me to put them on the dining
And
room
she's
table?
still got to
You make sure the
play it up
bottom
because
of
she
that
probably
vase
needs
is
the
full.
job.
Mr. Tony, would you like some tea or something?
Coke. Thanks.
Looking at her. You sure you don't want no weed tea? That's what I would have said to her. It's just like, you sure you don't want no weed tea, my guy?
Oh.
I got the stuff.
beautiful plate that Aunt Septimia took from that restaurant in Rome. It's gone.
I don't know, Ma.
So she thinks she's stealing from her now?
Fool me for a second.
It's another thing too. Assuming that black people is gonna.
Sure you didn't give it to one of the relatives? Keep forcing your possessions on people, thinking you're gonna die.
I wish it was tomorrow. And she's so forward, too. Who does she think she is?
She's happy, Ma. She's singing.
Anthony, I don't want her around here. I can manage somehow.
No, I'm not caving into you this time. She stays.
And you shouldn't. As a son, no, you don't get to do that.
Uncle June?
He sounded agitated.
The kids who hit that truck, they make restitution to Junior.
Done. It's done.
Christopher Moltisanti is a fucking loose cannon, and that Filone kid, if ever...
Did you get a man out of a sick bed?
Hey, fuck that shit.
Giacomi, how you feeling?
I may be acting boss while the old man's a guest of the government, but I wish somebody tell my bowels, because they don't obey. And a fucking chemo. Maybe I should name a successor.
Oh, you got cancer?
Who wants the fucking job?
Your mom tells me you got a girl coming in to help. That's good.
All right. I gotta go. I'll see you soon. Huh? We okay? All right.
So the truck was his.
Hires for his own mother.
You had your goddamn marching orders yesterday. Why didn't you pay the man his restitution?
Restitution, okay, but you know how much you want your uncle? $15.
Hey, you tracked the wrong truck. That's what happened.
I didn't notice you rushing to give back your fucking DVD player.
As a matter of fact, I'm enjoying it very much. Screened the bank dick last night. Did you warble my little Ran?
I'm not gonna pay it.
Oh, yeah?
I'm serious.
No, serious is what happens if you don't pay. By my hand.
In my thoughts, I use the technique of positive visualization. How come I always feel undermined? By what I did on the Triborough Tower situation alone, I should have been made right then, boom. No, I'm fucking serious, Tony.
The books are closed.
Did you talk to Jackie about me?
They're not accepting any new members, okay? You know, you got a reputation for immaturity, and it's not going to be improved by not paying the tributes the acting boss demands of you.
Boss my ass, Tone. Come on, everybody knows you really run things since Jackie became the chemo sabi.
Open the fucking door. Open the fucking door!
The disrespect.
All right, fuck it. But 15 grand is too much.
I'll tell you what. You give me the 15K. I'll talk to Uncle Junior personally, and maybe I can get it to around 10. One more thing. You leave Conley Trucking and every other fucking item on this planet that belongs to my Uncle Junior, including his hemorrhoid donut, the fuck alone. Got it? Did you warble, my little wren?
What do you think his commission will be?
2-3 grand, 10 to Junior. We're lucky we net 500 bucks from the whole thing. Ah.
Oh God, they gonna kill him.
Who is it?
Oh God, he definitely gay.
What?
From
guy is playing a gay dude? What?
Miss Arnez,
What do you want?
you seen a school teacher satin around here? Come here. Anybody else hit Desi?
Really?
Yep. Here comes Lucy now.
People at the airport shuttle are always late. Eddie! Boys, a
No!
couple of days ago.
Oh my Christ. We ain't saying
No!
Well, go ahead. Make a statement. I got fucking Johnny Cochran right here for you.
Two of the least as what? Mike Epps?
What time's your grandma getting here?
She had to drive Fanny to the doctor's. Then she is picking up my mother and father, and they're coming here. They're each gonna bring some mani past.
You know, I complain about my mother all the time, about how she just sits at home, feels sorry for herself. But she's always ready to drive those Ulster friends of hers around. Ones that can't drive anymore. Proud of her. Gives me hope.
Chilly out here.
Make plenty of noise before you open the front door. You never know who's in there.
There's my star ledger. Thanks.
Oh, the street. It's another pain in the ass.
She broke her wrist on the steering column.
What about the other woman?
Did she die?
We were down at the hospital till 2 in the morning. Talking to her doctor and the staff gerontologist. They're saying that she shouldn't live alone anymore.
Yeah.
She can't manage the telephone.
And yet you say she's very healthy and alert.
Like a bull. Why?
I'm just thinking. And I know there are other doctors who are right there, but you know from your own life that depression can cause accidents, poor performance, or worse.
So what are you saying? That unconsciously she tried to whack her best friend?
It's interesting that you would even take that from what I said.
I know, right? How did you get that from what she just said?
She could need a change in her living situation, be around more people.
Well, we were looking at Green Grove.
It's a beautiful facility. It's more like a hotel at Cap d'Antibes.
Yeah. To her, it's a nursing home.
Well, she needs to be made to see the distinction. That, in fact, she's embarking on a rewarding chapter. I know seniors who are inspired and inspiring.
So my boy at Calmly said there's a truckload of Italian suits. Those unload fast. Mario will take the whole load. He says shipment moves Thursday, 6 a.m. Give me one good reason I should not jack this truck. Hey, don't feel bad. It's Junior's own fault. He gives us no choice except to do it again. Taking that outrageous fucking tribute? It's like not only does he shit on our heads.
These niggas want to die, bro. I swear, they want to die. They want to die, man. I can't. Oh my God. This is what happens when you smoke too much blow.
Fucking chaos. Nobody knows who's running things anymore. Guys, they don't even know who to make payments up the ladder to in some cases. I'm talking about the year 2000, the millennium. Where do we go from here?
Somebody's got to take this stuff before I die. Otherwise, there's going to be an awful lot of stuff here. The junk man's going to have to cart off to the dump.
Look, you're not gonna die. Your stuff's not gonna be hauled off to the dump. But you do have to start planning for your future. You got the most rewarding chapter of your life coming up.
You know my good jewelry?
The stuff Dad gave you. Yeah, some of those pieces came right out of Cartier's window, huh? Listen, Com doesn't want it. Not now. What we both want is for you to live long and wear your sparklers to your grandchildren's graduations.
I gave it all to your cousin Josephine.
Yo.
The good jewelry?
She always admired it. They don't have much money.
You gave a fucking cousin Cartier dinner rings and you give me a vibrating chair?
Your wife never showed any interest in my jewels. She never complimented me on any of it, as I can remember.
You listen to me now. Before you do any more serious damage to yourself or your grandchildren's inheritance, you're gonna stop living alone right now.
I'm not going to that nursing home.
Green Grove is a retirement community, and it's more like a hotel at Captain Teeb's.
Who's he?
Captain owns luxury hotels or something, I don't know. That's not the point. The point is, I talked to Mrs. DiCaprio over there, and she says she's got a corner suite available with a woods view. It's available now, but it's gonna go fast.
Of course it's available. Somebody died.
Oh, my God, stop! You gotta stop with this black poison cloud all the time, because I can't take it anymore.
Oh, poor you.
You know, I got problems at work. I got problems at home. I got a friend who's been diagnosed with cancer. Most parents would be grateful if their yuppie children put as much thought into this as I did.
I'm not going to that place.
Then I will go to court and I will get a durable power of attorney over you and I will place you there.
Then kill me now. Go on, go into the ham. And take the carving knife and stab me. Here. Now, please. It would hurt me less than what you just said.
You know, I know seniors that are inspired.
This woman is a mess, bro. Oh my God. This woman is a mess.
We said we meet out front. You're not even dressed. I'm taking a pass. What?
You better.
It's Italian suits, Christopher. There was a time in my life when being with the Tony Soprano crew was all I ever dreamed of. So what am I doing? This is some fucking note here. Don't wake her up. Come on, it's 5:15. Maybe one reason why things are so fucked up in the organization these days is guys running off, not listening to middle management. Fuck Tony. That's a quote. We have to stick together. Why be in a crew? Why be a gangster? Hey, Coach, suck my dick.
Hurry up! Yo, chill. I'm a friend of Billy's. Your friend in the inside?
Yeah, cool. No props here. Increase the peace, that's our motto.
I'm gonna take my lunch, okay?
Yeah, whatever, come on.
Man's gonna.
Hold up, man. You can't drive a Fisher Price.
With the gun pointed sideways, shit! Get out! Come on, get down! You drive, I'll direct you.
Jeez. Control your shit, fool.
Oh.
Oh, fuck! 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 Fuck you, you fucking Sopranos gonna go in! Shit! Fuck!
T, don't get mad. It's been a little shit. I had nothing to do with it, just so you
Spit it out.
Brendan hit calmly again.
He what?
And, the driver, you know...
No, I don't know.
I don't know. He caught some friendly fire or something, and, he's gone.
Oh, fuck.
Well, what do we do, T? Now, Brendan didn't fence the load, because now he's thinking maybe it was Mario who dimed us to Junior last time. Fuck!
Niggas won't listen, man. They're probably gonna kill Brendan because this is not good on no level at all.
sorry you have to wreck your Saturday like this.
You boys, I'll tell you. It's beautiful stuff, though.
Tone, I'm so sorry.
Shut up.
Just so long as you realize I had nothing to do with this, Tone.
Tone, that's true. He stood home.
Shut up. Stood home. Did you do anything to stop it? Did you offer any guidance?
He tried to.
What do we mean when we say leadership?
Tone, part of it's the crank. You know, but I'm going into detox. Swear on my mother.
Brendan, shut the fuck up. You want to get me clipped? What are we gonna do?
What you're gonna do is you're gonna take these suits, you're gonna put them back in the truck, you're gonna go over to Conley's main yard, and you're gonna give them back.
Ah, fuck.
And then you're gonna call my uncle, and you're gonna tell him when it's done.
What about the dead guy?
Now, you keep prodding him with a stick. You light a candle to St. Anthony. But I think you're fucked.
Tone, what if this didn't go back? Your problem?
You know, I don't see you assholes putting that rack and this rack here back in the truck.
Just when I thought I was out, pull me back in.
Hey, Mr. Miller, your car is back.
My wife dropped me off this morning, and there it was. It's right in my parking spot.
My Uncle Pussy had my dad located.
Uncle Pussy?
He's in the car business.
Well, I don't know what to say to your dad. I mean, thanks, of course.
It's nice and clean, too.
Whoa, different keys. Probably too much to hope my papers are still inside the trunk here. It's a different color.
Whoa.
They painted that junk. Yo. Yo. Look at that. Now is not a good time, bro. Ain't nobody around.
Did you actually lose consciousness like with the ducks?
No. Just a shortness of breath and the white spots in my field of vision.
Improvement.
Because I'm sad to put my mother away?
Sad is good. Unconscious isn't. She'll be in very good hands. You've done the best for her.
She won't speak to me.
That is sad. Whose choice is that?
Well, somehow that doesn't make it any better.
Can you admit to yourself that yes, you're sad, but you're very angry and full of rage?
I'm sad.
It's hard to admit that you might have feelings of hatred towards your own mother, isn't it?
You're out of your tree.
Listen to me carefully. Of course you love her. What I'm trying to say is own the anger instead of displacing it. Otherwise, it defines your life.
You know?
It needs to be acknowledged.
It's a good thing time is up. I don't want to talk to you anymore. Hate your mother.
Wow, wow, and wow. 2 episodes, and I'm highly impressed already by the dialogue in this show. You know, I don't know what this entire thing is leading up to, but I'm just enjoying just getting to know the family. You know, I think that's the most intriguing thing about these 2 episodes so far. It's just getting to know who we're watching, whose lives we're getting involved with. It's just very interesting. The relationship between Tony and his mom is reminiscent of the relationship I have with my mom, which is, it's very contentious. I love my mom to death, but the problem is there's a lot of things that we disagree on. You know what I'm saying? That sometimes, you know, because she is very old school, so there's a lot of things that sometimes when I try to explain myself to her, You know what I'm saying? She's just not, she feels like she's not really in that place to for me and her to be an adult and have a conversation. So it's every time I talk to her, I feel like it's not a adult to adult conversation. It's more of like a parent to a child conversation. And yes, I'm describing it like that because there is a difference when a parent, even though yes, in reality that's what it is, okay, it's just to the point of which is like you feel like you're always being treated like a child. You get what I'm saying? And your opinions don't matter. What you say don't matter. You know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just want to scream at the top of your lungs to your mother, but you can't do that. You can't raise your voice, because then when you raise your voice, then they're gonna be like you're disrespectful and all of these other things that comes with that. And it just reminds me so much of my relationship with my mother, because my mom would probably be acting the same way if I was trying to get her into a home. But the thing about it is that, like, the difference is I would never try to get my mom into a home. Like, I would rather, like, she come live with us, or, you know what I'm saying, or, you know, one of us as siblings would never allow that, because that's just how Jamaicans are, I guess. I don't know, but I don't think that any of us as our children would ever want her in a home, or, you know, whatever they want to call it. You know what I'm saying, nursing home, or, you know, retirement facility, whatever you want to call it. I don't think any of us would want that. So I don't think that would ever happen to my mom. So there's a difference there. But my mom would never want to be in a home anyways, you know. And you know, sometimes when I watch my mom drive, I just be like, I don't feel safe. I'll be honest, because my mom drives like this, you know what I'm saying? Like, she likes right up under the steering wheel, and she drives. And don't get me wrong, she's been driving for many years. Of course, she's older than me, so she's been driving for many years before even I started to drive. So that's always the argument, you know. That's always the argument, is like, do you know how long I've been driving? And I'll be like, yeah, that it's not an excuse for any means. You should be more comfortable around the steering wheel, you know. And sometimes she has trouble seeing at night and all this other stuff, and we worry about her. But, you know, man, this is so reminiscent of the relationship I remember. She doesn't listen. Like, I'll be trying to talk, she just talks over you. She doesn't care what you say or think. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just that kind of relationship. But love her to death, though. Love her to death, man. When it comes on to this show, even the you know, the thing where they call nowadays is like culture appropriation and stuff like that, what they talking about in the show. Dude, the Italian is like, he hates espresso because it's like America stole all their culture and stuff like that. That's just what it is, man. America, I don't think there's not much about food, especially that's in America. There's not much that they have. Most of the cuisine that exists in America is mostly foreign. You know, it's mostly foreign. Like, you thought Italian food, German food, you know, Caribbean food, you know, all the different type of food, Mexican, Cajun, all of this other stuff. Like, all that stuff is all foreign cuisine that other people from other countries brought to America. You know what I'm saying? Pizza, you know what I'm saying? Like, all that stuff that is popular here that people love, man, it's all from a different culture, not necessarily an American culture. And to me, the American culture is not necessarily white. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people tend to want to say that because it's like, oh, it's European, white people run the country, whatever. But I don't believe that the culture of America is essentially just white. I think the culture of America is an all-inclusive America of different cultures. Like, if it wasn't for all these different cultures that came here, I don't think America would be what it is today. But I digress. You know what I'm saying? So I do get where Mr. Espresso here, I do get where he's coming from, because, you know, but I don't hate it. That's the thing about it. Like, I don't hate it. What I don't like, right, and it's one of the things that I detest the most about black people in America. I detest it. I hate when they talk about culture appropriation and all of this other stuff, because they're like, oh, can't we have something for ourselves? Bro, trust me, there's a lot of things that real Africans that y'all do and y'all claim, right, that real Africans want from actual Africa. You get what I'm saying? That look at you guys that are black here, you get what I'm saying, and say, you know, you were like, can we have this for ourselves and stuff like that? Like, it's just so tough. It's so tough sometimes to have those conversations with people, because they turn around and they call you a coon and all of this other stuff. I believe that cultures exist to be shared. It's not for a particular race of people, or however you want to put it. It doesn't build like, I feel like if you have a culture, if you are of, you know, Hispanic descent, or black, white, you know, Asian, whatever the situation is, like, I feel like all that stuff is just for us as human beings to consume and to enjoy and to have a different experience, because we different cultures, you know, that's why it's good to travel. That's why I love traveling, because you get to try new things. You get to see, what do they like? Actually, Jamaican food here doesn't taste the same in actual Jamaica, and anybody that has traveled to Jamaica, they could tell you that. They could tell you that the food in Jamaica doesn't taste the same, because guess what? The food is grown. It's not processed. A lot of the stuff that comes here, it's not imported directly and goes. You get what I'm trying to say? Like, it's different. Even the soil is different. So stuff it's just different. You get what I'm saying? So even when you are enjoying those cuisines in America, if you go to the actual country, if you go to Italy and eat pizza, it's a different case, my friend. It is. It's different. It tastes different. You get what I'm saying? So it is what it is. So I love the fact that they touch on things like that in this, but the story is also amazing. I don't know, it's just Tony's just under so much stress, and I thought he was the boss, but he's actually not the boss. I thought he was the boss, but he's actually a mid-level boss. That's why you had the boss be the mediator. The boss actually has cancer. Now that's new information for us. That's why he was there as a mediator between him and his uncle and stuff like that. I think his uncle, like, they have their own subsection of the mob or something, and Tony has another subsection of the mob, and they all have to pay like the top dogs or whatever. So I guess as we progress, we're going to learn more. I think the whole car situation that went on through the whole episode of getting back the teacher's car was hilarious. You know, them looking for these two dudes that stole the teacher's car. They completely got the plates, put it on a different car, and they stole another Saturn, same model, and painted it in the color it was before. Like, that was like nuts. I thought the teacher was gonna freak out, but I guess they don't know about that stuff. Like, you know, it is what it is. Anyways, guys, as I said, man, so far so good. I'm enjoying watching The Sopranos, man. I didn't know it was gonna be this funny yet serious at the same time. It's just one of those kind of shows, but I'm loving the humor in this show very much. So I can't remember the last time I've watched a show like this that is meant to be very serious and laugh so much, because it's not like they're outright trying to be funny, but the dialogue is really like, it's like very, in some ways, dark humor, but at the same time it's very refreshing. So it works, definitely. But anyways, guys, thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, man, it's your boy Terabyt Reacts. And as always, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you have not done so already. Don't forget to leave a comment as well. I love comments because I can get to interact with who watches my videos. So don't forget to do that. If it's even to say hell yeah, keep doing your thing, I appreciate those as well. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate y'all. Gratitude is never enough, man. It's your boy Terabyt Reacts, and I'm out. And I will see you guys for the next one. Peace.